So a long time ago, because I've listened to your show, I love this show, and I've listened to it forever. And a long time ago, you had Stephen Tobolowsky.
Oh, Stephen Tobolowsky.
On the show, and I wrote a bit for Stephen Tobolowsky that it was called the Guy from That Show Award. It was for Kimmel, and it was basically, the premise was, we've never had an award for a guy that everybody knows what he looks like, but nobody knows the name. So Jimmy from the thing said we would present the Guy from the Show Award from the monologue. He's talking. He goes, and the nominees are, and then we had in the audience, we had Stephen Tobolowsky. We had, Kurt Fuller. He's like a bald guy. He plays a dad in a million things.
Yes. We
had him. We had a couple of other guys. And Jimmy would be like, and the nominees are, you look so familiar. and then he would say that to pretty much all of them. And then Stephen Tobolowsky won. And he comes down and he says, this is so great. Thank you so much. I finally want the world to know who I am. My name is, and then the music plays him off. So it was a fun bit. And then he was on your show, and you were mentioning the fact that everybody knows who he is but doesn't know his name. And he was talking about that bit. And I was like, oh, that's so exciting. I was listening while I was in Gelson Supermarket. I rounded the corner as I was listening to the bit. Stephen Tobolowsky comes, and we almost bang into each other. And my brain does a belly flop. I'm like, and I didn't know, I couldn't say anything. And I grabbed my headphone and tried to put it in his ear. and he obviously, he didn't remember me because it was years ago. So he's like, what's going on? What are you doing? And I try to calm down and I explained the whole thing. And I was way more excited about it than he was. But he was very polite.
That is an amazing coincidence.
It is.
Crazy.
Yes, yeah.
He should have taken more. He should have appreciated the moment more.
Well, I think he was
Tobo.
I think he had ice cream in his cart and he needed to get it out.
Yeah, he likes a rocky road.